Now, another fast trip, this time to Sri Lanka, and a look at a particular pollution problem that Unilever Ceylon was faced with and how the company managed to overcome it.
In the heart of Colombo, the commercial capital of Sri Lanka, is a Beira lake. The St. Sebastian Canal is one of the many waterways that flow into it. It was built in the 17th century by the Dutch colonialists for navigational purposes. Naturally, the industries in the vicinity utilize the canal's water. This and other factors, such as the discharge of domestic wastes by the people living nearby, has led to widespread pollution. By the way, don't bother to bring your fishing rod along. Because of the water's contamination, the only thing you're likely to catch would be an illness. Back in 1984, Unilever Ceylon used up to 700 tons of canal water per hour, enough to fill a couple of swimming pools, for cooling purposes in their barometric condensers. And after some pre-treatment, the wastewater was discharged back into the canal. A situation which caused the company much dissatisfaction. Let's hear what Dr. Sarat Abewardena, the technical director of Unilever Ceylon, has to say about this.
Quite early on, we realized that the continuing use of water in this manner would not have allowed the company to meet its growth objectives. We also anticipated a tightening of industrial waste control legislation.
The answer called for steps to minimize dependency on canal water, whilst at the same time reducing the discharged wastewater to manageable levels. We had to act fast, and we were able to do so with the support of SHEACO. Thanks to SHEACO guidelines, Unilever Ceylon could formulate and implement a strategy which was designed to progressively reduce and eliminate wastewater. Here is one of the original results. A cooling tower for cooling and recycling of water needed by the hard soaps department in the production of 35,000 tons of sunlight soap per year. This first step led to a decrease of wastewater to 585 tons per hour. At the same time, the company also started an in-house educational campaign through seminars and lectures, which covered safety and environmental issues, including awareness of wastewater minimization. Nothing was too small for Unilever in its efforts to improve the situation. We even published and distributed a newsletter. In 1986, a larger cooling tower of the correct type replaced the original one. In 1989, a similar cooling tower was installed for edible fats. These helped to further reduce the discharge of wastewater to a dramatic 130 tons per hour. A series of procedural changes, from new methods of road washing to the use of industrial floor washing machines, were implemented. All these efforts were supported by the development of the company's own wells to supply industrial water. Here is the chairman of Unilever Ceylon, Hans Wulfer.
All these actions helped us to reach our objective of becoming independent from the use of canal water in 1992. And we did it whilst achieving a production growth of 75% over the last 8 years. In 1992, we took the decision to replace the preliminary treatment system with a wastewater treatment plant based on the latest technology available in Unilever.
The effluent at the end of the manufacturing process is now systematically subjected to 3 stages of treatment: physical to remove undissolved fats, chemical to remove suspended solids, and biological to remove even the smallest traces of dissolved fats and solids. This process has resulted in the discharge of clean water that meets the necessary requirements years ahead of industrial waste control legislation. Our overall investment in this exercise over the years amounted to nearly $1.5 million. Naturally, the authorities are full of praise for such timely action. Here is Srimani Atulatmudali, Minister for the Environment.
It is most creditable that Unilever Ceylon has achieved so much through responsible actions developed and implemented in partnership with the authorities.
In fact, Unilever's initiative has now contributed to the total well-being of the environment.
Unilever Ceylon has always taken pride in being ahead of the times. We are aware that continuous improvements are necessary in all areas of the business. This achievement was made possible through the dedication and hard work put in by all of us. Another reason to be proud of the company we work for.
Here is a striking example of how industrial concerns like Unilever contribute to a better quality of life with their products and their concern for the world around us. And with others following Unilever's example, it may not be long before the St. Sebastian Canal becomes a favorite spot for fishermen again.
Here then is how, with a helping hand from SHEACO, 3 different Unilever companies solve 3 very different problems of product safety, employee health and environmental protection. I'm now going to ask 2 members of SHEACO, Dr. John Stedman, who is the Head of Safety and Environmental Assurance at Unilever, and Dr. Jim Dunlop, who is Unilever's